Good morning, everybody. Today is day 95 on the AT. Big T on the AT 26. I got in yesterday. I got a ride into my motel and rested as best I could. Yesterday was definitely the most difficult day so far for me on trail. I am hoping that today's better. That was 20 miles yesterday, and I'm at another 20 miler today. And then, but I am staying in town and not carrying a full load, but I have to carry enough, lunches and stuff, but just not carrying all my sleeping gear. I have to get back into town. I'm walking currently to the McDonald's to get my breakfast and coffee, and then I got a ride picking me up at 6:15 here. The McDonald's opens at 6. Hopefully I'll give you a little more soon. I'm trying to figure out how to get across this street. All right, back here at Route 7. Joe's been really good. Joe is the guy you want if you're in the Great Barrington area. He shuttles pretty much from Falls Village and on further north, about 15 miles or so, 20 miles or so. So he's the man you want. He's donation based. And I got to know him in 23, and I have used him exclusively since I rolled into Great Barrington. He's right on time. Met me at McDonald's this morning at 6:15. He was there a little early. So I got McDonald's big breakfast. Haven't gotten that in years and years. 3 pancakes, scrambled eggs, sausage, hash brown, and a biscuit. I was full. I was scarfing it down because I set the time to be 6:15. They didn't open till 6. I walked in at 6 o'clock on the dot. I was trying to eat it as fast as I could go, and he still got there before I could finish. But I'm full. I ate a lot. I really wasn't that hungry. I'm just trying to get calories in because I knew what today was going to be like. You see that sun on my left shoulder? In the morning sun on my left shoulder? You know what that means? I'm going south. I'm not going north. That's in the mountain ridge over there is the mountain ridge I got to get up in. And I got to go back that way. There's a river right here, creek, river or something. I'm running alongside, right on the bank of it. I guess it's taking me down here to a bridge somewhere to cross it. But I'm going the wrong way. Well, I didn't even realize it, but it's the Housatonic again. How many days do you hike along the Housatonic? Wow. This time I'm going with the current instead of against it. I'm going downstream, back where I came from. It's muddy here, it's not rocky here. Huh. A lot of miles on the Housatonic. 1963. I was 1 year old when this bridge was built, crossing the Housatonic. Okay, now we're off the flat farmland and headed up the mountain away from the Housatonic. Still going southeast. Up. Which way we go here? Looks like we go this way. Yeah, there's a place. Okay, up on the ridge, headed the right direction. Ridge walking, sort of not as high as it was yesterday, going over those big mountains, Lion's Head, Bear Mountain, Mount Race, Mount Everett. That was a lot to tackle in one day. This is not nearly as high. I'm staying, hopefully. I think I get exposed in some fields and stuff, but I don't think I have to worry about the sun exposure as much, being on that frying pan. Venmo, wow, I got married, thank you, from church that went on our mission trip to Georgia. Thank you. And Greg from Maine, thank you again. Hit me again. I'm getting close. Should be in Vermont this week. I'm getting close to y'all. I really appreciate y'all helping me. And it makes a big difference. Makes life a little easier. And it's kind of a boost too, to know people care. And so I like the boosts. You know, I wanted to get a milkshake yesterday. I didn't tell you the group ahead of me, the young group. Casper texted me and said, "Hey, we're about to eat. Do you want to go eat with us?" And I was still on the trail, still trying to get off the trail. I couldn't eat with them. So when they got done eating, I was at my hotel, and she texted me again, "Hey, we're going to get a milkshake. You want to go with us?" So I busted out of the hotel and met them. It was Mustachio and Whipping Willow, Warranty, Crash, and Casper. And we walked forever down the street, and the milkshake place was closed. We were all sad, very sad. And they were remodeling the little booth where they do the ice cream. So we didn't get the shakes. And I hadn't had supper yet. I was going to drink a milkshake before supper. And to kind of spend some time with them. But I got to walk with them, talk with them. They're a good group, fast, young. And, pray for one of those guys, Crash, Jack. He's got Lyme's disease. Guess he got a tick at some point. He's headed home. Sad. I could tell by looking at him. One of the reasons why he got his name Crash was because he crashed in the middle of the day, and he may have had it for a little bit. So that's one of the symptoms, is the fatigue. So pray for him. You get some treatment. One, he just found out yesterday, but he's headed home. I think he's from North Carolina, Boone, North Carolina. And the others are going to keep going. Young, got to be like 21 at the oldest. 20, 22 maybe, but I don't know. Very young. And they've been going strong. They've done several 30 pluses. They did one 2 days ago. 30 plus. Hate that for him. Especially to get this far. Over 1,500 miles and then have to get off. You know, you kind of start seeing, okay, I can achieve this massive goal. You start getting that hope out there, and then something like that happens. I had to do it. It's not what I want because I get so hot. But I'm already just completely soaked. It's as humid today here as it is in Mississippi, I guarantee you. It's just soaking wet already with sweat. So I broke out, and the black flies are just relentless on my face. So trying to see what works best. I'd like to take my cap off, but I don't want to do that because it'll at least keep this head net from sticking to my face since I'm soaking wet. Oh well. It's gonna get cooler. I know, counting on that. Been dropping through, we've been up on top and hitting the ridges and then dropped off into this big ravine. Or it's not a ravine, big valley area. Steady going down. But the trail works its way southeast, south, and then east and south. Finally turned back around. I feel like I'm going more in the right direction now. It does something to me mentally when I'm going south on the trail. It's not a very good. It's almost bad to not have a sense of direction. I mean, it's bad to have a sense of direction when you know when you're winding your way south. I also stopped at the Tom Leonard shelter. Really nice shelter. One of those with bunks. It's got the water source right by it that's still flowing. You don't have to, and it's not far off the trail either. This is called Benedict Pond. Nice thing about it is the wind's blowing on it. I could sit here all day. No bugs. I bet it'd be a good place to swim too. Wow, that is tempting. Ooh, that is so tempting. Wow. I said I was going to swim more this time. I have not swam yet. Golly. Having bandages on my feet makes it a little more difficult to swim because I don't want them to come off. I still got 10 miles to hike today. Get in the water. They're coming off. I do have some more in my pack. Frustrating. That was hard to turn down there. That direction is north. Sun's right up there. This direction is south. No, I didn't get turned around. The northbound trail is going south again. It's in my head again too. Well, it's 12:15 and I'm at about 11.2 miles. So I'm happy about that. I've had lunch and filtered water. This is my second time to filter water. So I may end up having to do it one more time again, and 3 times yesterday. But I'm a whole lot further along today than I was yesterday, so the climbs are not been as difficult. Feeling a little better. Got just a little bit of an earlier start too, which always is good, especially when it's this hot. Hopefully this is the last hot day. But good lunch, good rest here, and I'm just gonna take off again. Beautiful woods. I don't remember all these cedars. Pretty impressive. Awesome cedar forest. It's just Been several miles of it now. Talked to my friend Robert Wilson today. He's a tennis captain. I was getting information about Don, but he was telling me about our tennis team. They went to state, won state. That's a 55 plus team, 3-0, 55 plus. And I was thinking about that. I was thinking I should have been there. Could have made it a whole lot closer. They wouldn't have had to sweep all of them. If I'd been there. Shaker campsite. It has a privy too. I'm going this way. Sorry I wasn't there, guys. I know y'all hated sweeping everybody. I could have made it closer if I'd have been there. Well, Robert did give me some good news about Don. Don has had a good night last night. He's still in the hospital, still in ICU. And they're still watching him. He's having more issues, so they're keeping a close eye on him. Doing tests and stuff too. Pray for Don. That's got to be miserable there in the hospital. Also, I told you, if you watch much of my videos, my Sunday school teacher's name's Philip, who's going to Africa. Well, his mother is in a home and she fell today. And it looks like she's broken her hip, but I just got a text from Philip said that she's not going to have surgery, but she's going to be able to treat it with physical therapy. So that's good. It's a prayer request and a praise all in one there. I'm praying for you, Miss Barbara Reeves. He lost his dad a couple of years ago. Great couple in our church. This is called Tyringham Cobble. And that's community of Tyringham. Old cemetery. Almost done for the day. I got a mile and a half left. Clouded up some, gave me a break from the sunshine. It's still very, very hot and humid. .6 miles today. I'm tired. It's 4 o'clock. I got time to work on videos, so that's where I'm headed.
First time I've ever seen that